about 2008. Here we are, it's 2020, and we're just starting to use this platform. That's interesting. Anyway, my name's Chris Erickson, and this is my channel, Chris Erickson Live, where I am developing myself as a teacher, practicing teaching, talking, speaking. So the key word here is practice. You know, people ask me after I speak, they're like, I can't believe you were able to do that. That would make me so nervous. So the key to public speaking is we're just practicing. Always. We're just practicing. There's nothing else. There's just practice. And so I just wanted to introduce myself and just kind of give you guys an ideas of some things that I am all about, that I'm calling it the spin the wheel of transformation. And so I'm going to be talking a lot about transformational practices because I feel it is necessary for this time. So first thing that I would like to, so these are some of the subjects. Here we go. Mindset. Mindset is my favorite subject right about now. And it is the most important thing that we can do is to keep a what we call a powerful mindset. And that allows us to do anything. It's really hard to do anything without having our mindset in place. Since I've been learning about mindset, it's been an interesting, as I have gained awareness within myself, I've gone beyond awareness to learn how to change my view, my perceptions about what's happening externally, internally, and it's been a really game changer. Excuse me, and it's fun. It's fun to move in this way, to be able to overcome obstacles with just our mindset. And it's also fun for me to coach other people on it because it's so helpful. I watch my other friends, and the latest thing has been listening to languaging. As a human being, we have a tendency to make up stories in our minds and then believe them and then act accordingly to this false information that we constructed, that our nervous system constructed to protect us or something like that. Anyway, I really enjoy marketing. Marketing is a really fun subject for me. And the reason is that I've run a business for over 17 years. We're probably going on 19 now. And the marketing piece has been, I was always so scared of it and frustrated with it and feared it. And now I'm learning to take it into my own hands. I know how to do it. And so that's a fun piece. I love marketing because this is like how we can serve other people. We can have all these gifts, we can be talented, have these products or services, but if we can't offer them to anyone else, then we are not serving. So I like talking about entrepreneur. It provides me with a sense of self-sufficiency, and I really enjoy that. I'd like to teach others about that because you can have your own business and support yourself in an independent way. It's almost like being sentient. Okay, the shamanic sciences. As most of you know, if you know me, you will know that I'm totally into the shamanic sciences. I've been studying ever since I was a wee child in the forest. Luckily, I got to spend a lot of time in the forest, and that was a great teacher. And so we'll be talking a lot about shamanic science on this. Ooh, next item. Eyes of wonder. So the eyes of wonder subject is one where we keep a feeling of awe. We keep a mindset of awe at all times, and it has just raised my the vibration of my life, just being in wonder and just being in magic. And so that's really important to maintain that. So states of being, love this subject. When we're talking about states of being, we're talking about emotional states of being. And we're learning how to control that by investigating our mind, our thoughts, our beliefs. That's how we control states of being. So gratitude is an ancient practice. It's an intentional practice of appreciation. And it works in this amazing and mysterious way, how we can raise our vibration just by being grateful. Like insert gratitude here. Superfoods. I love this subject as well. Most of you, you might know me. I've worked as an arborist for my career. I'm very in tune with plants. I've been a medical cannabis provider, a producer, cultivator for over a decade, pretty much. So I'm into the botanicals. Mycelium, I like this subject too, is fungus, beneficial microorganisms that create fertility in our soil, thus producing healthy plants that we can eat and use as medicines. So, super important. Plant technology. So master plants, most of you know them as cannabis, as San Pedro, some cactuses, as ayahuasca, as the mushrooms fit into there, although they're not plants, they're fungus. All of the plant teachers, tobacco, amazing teachers. We can learn a lot from these plants. Okay, I'll be talking about ancient wisdom. I believe that we're at this crossroads between science, modern science, and ancient wisdom. This is where we find success, I believe. Visioning, this is a cool idea that I particularly like and am teaching currently. So visioning is creating a path within our minds, intrinsically connected to our imagination. We add intention to it and give it purpose and meaning, and we create vision. This is what creates our direction. Suffering is any state of negative emotion, stress, overwhelm, anxiety. It's caused by unintelligible thinking. Grounding practice. Okay, this has to do with positive and negative charges within the body, created by electrical devices. And so it's important that we ground. This is an intentional practice of taking off our shoes and standing on the earth. Super simple, but it's important to spend time connected to the earth, preferably in the company of trees, and it's important to walk and connect to the earth because we wear rubber-soled shoes. It was said that when rubber shoes came out, the native peoples of the Americas um, warned the people not to wear rubber shoes so that they would stay connected with the earth. So noticing beauty. So noticing beauty is a kind of like a relief technique. So this is a practice from the ancient peoples of the Southwest U.S. And these people were surviving in this desert, really dry, arid climate where there wasn't a whole lot of resource in terms of food. And so their numbers kind of teetered on how much resource was available within these deserts. And to counteract any sort of discomfort caused by, say, hunger, they would use the technique of noticing beauty. They would notice um, their environment and how beautiful it was. So it brought them comfort. Ooh, the four directions. Another piece of native teaching. Is we connect to ourselves within the four directions. So this kind of has to do with geometry. It has to do with the four elements and qualities of creation. So, east, south, west, north, each have a certain quality. Say the direction of the east is the rising sun. We can associate with a color yellow. That we can associate with the animals, like the eagle, who represents the big view, 30,000-foot view, the view from above that can see the big picture. The south is the color of the midday sun. It's the direction of the heat. It's associated with love and passion. It's associated with the warrior or the teenager. And the animal could be the coyote. It's different within different traditions. And so we have the direction of the west. It's associated with the color black. It's the setting sun. Direction of magic. Direction of the bear and the medicine. And direction of the shadow. Then we have the direction of the north. Color is white. Associated with the snow and the cold. It's associated with the king. Associated with the animal, the buffalo, and its nobility and wisdom. So anyway, that's a little example of four directions. So get in and get out. That is, get in what you need, get out. This is the shamanic idea. So when we're working with plant medicines or with other realms of consciousness, we remember to get in and get out. So that means, basically what that means is beware of getting pulled into information or states of consciousness that aren't producing benefit to us, that aren't useful other than playing tricks on us. So it's kind of what that is. We can use that in everyday life, just like stay on point. So sacred geometry, it has to do with math and creation. And it's the way that things are, it's the way that things are created. It kind of governs the crystallization of material matter. It has to do with math. I believe it's the only way that it could work in this dimension. So it's really beautiful and fun pattern. So Ooh, trees. Okay, I'm an arborist. This is my expertise, so I understand the way trees are. They're an example of sacred geometry. They use mathematical geometry to grow, to expand. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. Whoa, copywriting. Never mind. So copywriting is an awesome tool for writing. It's getting clear. It's defining message. And messaging is the same thing. It's saying, or marketing. Love the marketing piece. Messaging is what we're conveying ideas. We want to serve others. We need to be able to say what that is and create movement and change. We do that through messaging. Differentiation. Differentiation. So that's a marketing term. That's where we differentiate ourselves within the market to create a dynamic appeal, to create attraction. We want to be different in the market. We all are different, so we want to define that. And the avatar. Okay, so some of you know that I've created a brand, a platform called the Light Warrior. And that's the avatar that I use to direct me, to give me direction in the way that I want to act, the way that I want to be, the way that I want to show up. And so the light warrior is the archetype that is our teacher. And the light warrior has one enemy, and that is self-ignorance. So we are creating the light warrior to battle self-ignorance. Offers. I love talking about offers. So offers are our core product, added value. Core product plus added value is an offer. That's the definition. Benefits. Benefits, we'll talk about that. So this is how we sell. This is how we sell our services. We sell the benefits, the results. How would someone benefit from our service or product? Okay, well, that's all I have. Thank you for everyone that, if you may have been listening to this. This is the beginning of myself getting better at live streaming and giving information. I feel like I sound like monotone, but that's okay. I am working on it. Thank you, everyone.